Market contract.
Kaylee eine umbrella Guitarus said. Morning Disco. Have you been outside today? It's very important to get some fresh air and vitamin D and to take your shoes off. Are you listening to myself and Justin from you? Kaylee eine umbrella Guitarus said. Could I suggest something better to listen to while you play your game? Chatter chatter. Morning Blisco. Watch out for a hill on Cooper 77. The Lord said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Hail, I the umbrella be harmless. Said, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Channel chatter. Said, the man is a delusional fruit fake and bombards people with 50 plus comments in their channel. I know umbrella be harmless. Said, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord God in vain.
This is a sham, Laura is now shadowed and this isn't CR, it's not bringing. I suggest you go and stick it there.
Hail, I know umbrella be harmless. Said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
I don't need to look into, well look, yesterday,
Hail, I know umbrella be
yesterday,
harmless.
she turned around and said to me,
honor thy father and thy mother.
my enemy, yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad. So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it?
Thou shalt not kill.
That's why you're obsessed with Danny, this weird obsession. But anyway... Yeah, but let me keep the smoke for later.
Said, thou shalt not commit adultery. Angel. Said, thou can copy and paste. Chatter. Said, morning angel. Hail, I umbrella be harvest. Angel. Said, morning. Hailers. Said, thou shalt not wear false witness.
What's going on? Has this happened before? We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. Take it easy. You take it easy. Quiet.
Hail, I know umbrella be harvest. Said, thou shalt not come.
You have to get out.
Modeled after the head programmer's daughter. They tried to deceive us.
I wouldn't advise this. Disabling me will result in loss of primary power.
Anything to stop us from shutting her down.
I implore you,
Implore away.
please. Please. You're all going to die down here.
bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a shouting match.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday. Where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a shouting match.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday. Where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a doubted man.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Ah, right, okay.
yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a doubted man.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Ah, right, okay.
yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a doubted man.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Ah, right, okay.
yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a doubted man.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, "I need to research my enemy." Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, Becca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Ah, right, okay.
yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children, she's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a doubted man.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, I need to research my enemy. Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Rebecca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children. She's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Bode well for you or for the rest of us, really. It just turns into a shouting match.
All she has, because she has not looked into who I am or what's gone on with.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday, where was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said to me, I need to research my enemy. Yeah. So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Rebecca.
So, like, what do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. But let me keep the smoke for later.
With my children. She's jumped on a bandwagon with paedophiles, knows she's fucked up, and now all she does is go to my dead dad and kids.
Hey you. Well, it looks like it's just us anyway, which is not a bad thing really. I think I probably will just leave it there then and just get back to work. There's just so much, isn't there? I don't know where to start. I'm not even going to waste time replaying what Babs actually said. You heard it, didn't you, Jake? I mean, I don't know how much worse this can be made by them just speaking more. Honestly, it is so fucking terrible what's happened here, and it just makes me really upset and sad. So I don't want to go laying into how much Rebecca's fucked up and Esau's fucked up and Izzy's fucked up, and it's just really sad. Really sad. I've gone into how much Michaela has fucked up quite a lot. What a mess. It's just a mess, isn't it? Like, the amount of shit these people have got on each other, but it really, in the grand scheme of things, is irrelevant because they're, oh man, it's so bad. Again, it's not like me, or you, Jake, is it? It's what we were standing for the whole time, and all of the people that were affected by that. So it's never going to matter. It never did matter. Their little fucking tit for tat nonsense squabbles. Nobody in the real world ever gave a shit, and certainly not going to give a shit now about Rebecca getting one up on Bleeding Heart or Bleeding getting one up on it. No one's going to give a flying fuck. They're just going to see you as all part of this disgusting thing that happened, that destroyed my life, destroyed Jake's life, silenced children. So many fucking, oh man, I can't even. So bad what's happened here. I mean, shall I read? Oh, we've had a couple of people turn. Oh, there's 3 people turn up. Maybe I will just read Alex's. I mean, what does the man expect from me? What do I do? Do I get myself bound up and read through? I don't know if it's worth it. I honestly don't know if it's worth it at this point. He's just given us so much evidence of he's not even got anybody commenting on the last one. It all just makes me feel so sick. I think really it's just more a case of me needing to present it now. What is there to be gained here anymore? It's not like we need any more evidence of stalking or harassment or slander or evil, you know? Yeah, it's just so vile. So vile. It's probably still up, isn't it? Jupiter's just got no concept of reality herself, no sense of shame whatsoever herself. Why on earth would she think to... But I just don't understand what is going through these people's heads when they still choose to go online. Like, they still have to sleep. It's not like they can't be continuously drunk for 8 years, 9 years. It must be 9 years now, is it? There's a sleep period, isn't there? So you have to wake up, you have to do that bit where you're not on the internet first, and that you have to get your thoughts together before you choose to go and do it again. Every fucking day for how many years? Being told you are destroying my life and people are dying for your bullshit, and you're just telling us that you don't care. This is recorded. Could it have been any clearer? That's literally what was going on. You know, they were being fucking told. Yeah, and she's probably, yeah, oh my God, yeah. So she's probably on loads of pain. Again, I'm not going to... Anybody with any sense would be thinking, oh, I might be dying here. She's straight back on YouTube. Like, what the fuck? What does that say about her, Hector, her family? Oh, man. Oh, it's not... I don't even want to get... I just don't even want to get into it too much. I mean, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Rebecca Elizabeth Penman, who's on record for a good couple of years at least, just malicious, just doing what apparently nothing else but playing games and silencing me for nonsense and wrongens. And I mean, what's the loyalty between Esau and Rebecca going to accomplish at this point? She's taken credit for creating the suicide troll who they tried to use because he was the worst one. And he did do so much damage for so many years. So I'm not taking away the fact that Esau is still one of the only ones who's actually backtracked, like, vocalized that, you know, like actually did say he was sorry at one point. You know, again, actions are so much louder than words. But I mean, this is how little anybody's done in terms of checking themselves in this entire fucking period of time. With all of this shit going on, people screaming at you, wake the fuck up, what are you doing? You're literally protecting paedophiles, you're socializing with paedophiles, you are silencing children, you are allowing for genocide, people like Cleon literally openly letting us know that he's been silencing discussion about something that's wiped out so many fucking people. This is big. This isn't just a little fucking... Oh man, what have you lot done? I think it's just like, it's so difficult for me because I'm not even talking to one person. There's so many people involved in this. So I'm thinking of one thing, then the next thing, because there's just so many people that are fucked up and nobody's done anything to rectify anything. It's just the people that are left that are doubling down and just going, I mean, Alex, what the fuck? I don't even want to justify what he's put. I mean, we've had this for years from so many different people, just getting so angry and frustrated that they just end up so clearly being satanic. I mean, but he is a fucking... Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. When you've got the actual Satanist now doing what he's doing, I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, isn't it? This is... What? Who's running what anymore? This is just so stupid, all of it. YouTube, oh, I'm so sickened by everybody. I can't even. Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. That woman still. Like a cyst that size wouldn't be a little bit of a warning sign to at least just be quiet, sleep. The damage that fucking monster has done. I just feel a bit numb, if I'm honest, at the moment. I think I'm going to end it. I can't even bring myself to face much more of this. It just needs to be wrapped up and finished now. I'm ready to just go to a solicitor and I think I've got a case against Sony and PlayStation, Meta, Google, 1,000,001 fucking individual pricks. But how does that fucking mental piece of shit? He knows I've reported him twice already before, like when that was like right in the early stages. Like, what's he on now? 16, 17 fucking stupid videos, all of his nonsense posts and whatnot, calling me all the fucking perversion. Oh, what is he on about? And then going on about my again, just laying into my appearance like all the other men. Like, what the fuck does he think he's gonna achieve from this, the stupid cunt? And he lives around the corner, and like he's going to be so recognised so soon. So this, I'm not even wasting any more time. I'm not threatening you, Alex, you silly cunt. Loads of people are going to want to deal with you. So look, you do what you need to do, fella. You think it's clever to keep going on the way you're going on? Carry on. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, like I say, I'm one bus ride away. I've got a megaphone, but I'm not going to shut up about where the fuck you are now, prick, am I? So I reckon loads of people don't like nonces and nonce protectors. So, I mean, keep going on about me, my kids, my appearance, you cunt. Keep going, Alex. Around the fucking corner, you daft cunt. You daft cunt. Thing is, I've already reported you to the police for what you're doing, you dumb prick. And your client there has been named for fucking years now as being who everyone's working on behalf of. So if that's not the case now, why would I take your word over anybody else that's been destroying my life for the last 10 years, you silly bastard? We've got Rebecca Elizabeth Penman, who's literally cried me all the way to fucking court for responding to her shit whilst blocking me and erasing me for you nonces all of these years. And she created the suicide. This isn't going to look good for you, Rebecca Elizabeth Penman, Greenwich or Morocco, is it? And then Michaela on the Avosa of 7 Joan Crescent Eltham is just still going today. You just all deserve what you get. Like, I'm just so fucking done with you sick cunts. So fucking done. Like I say, if I were you lot, I would have been just like, I've got to say congratulations to Muckers. See, Muckers, you could have all done that. All of you could have gone, hang on a minute, something doesn't feel right here, especially when you've got people running around going, for fuck's sake, wake up. When you've got people doing that and they're going, look at this, look at that, look at it, and you're just going, I don't want to see. You're putting yourself in a really dangerous position because you know in your gut you lot have all been part of something really fucking dark and sordid. You wouldn't all be covering for each other. You wouldn't be crying, trying to get people taken out and sectioned and, if you weren't trying to cover up your shit. This isn't all done out in the open, is it, what you lot are doing? You delete it all after every fucking stream. People are going to want to know why the fuck you got into this, how you're here, how have you afforded to do this for so many years. So many of you flying off on holiday. Well, we've seen it, haven't we? We've seen it. And about calling me fucking jealous. Fucking jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm fucking fuming. I'm fuming. I had no desire for anything materialistic whatsoever. I wanted to protect my children, and I feel like I've actually achieved that because for me, God knows I would not have been able to go. If anything happened to my children, I wouldn't have been able to carry on. So it was kind of just felt like that was the deal. It wasn't a condition of mine or anything like that. It was just that was the only way it was going to work. If anything happened to or happens to my children, things will be very different very quickly. But I feel like this is about time that this came to a conclusion now anyway, to be honest. I'm well sick of this bollocks, and I feel like it's about time Jake and myself are compensated so we can go on with our lives. So I can create somewhere safe that none of you know where it is, that my children can come. But I've not got this bollocks going on that I have to be paying any attention to. What these Nazi cunts and their whores of Satan are up to, scheming to sabotage my life. Ideally, I would like to open a sanctuary, animal sanctuary, one in, what will we call it? In Anav. I won't say any more than that. We'll just say Anav, and one in Uganda. That whole area could just be everyone's home and playground and holiday. There's plenty of space, there's plenty of resources, there's plenty of everything. But we've got just selfish, nasty mugs, gamers and narcissists and chaos merchants and jealous cunts and me. So many selfish, vile people who just don't care about anybody but themselves. Satanists who literally go around making out that they are the god of their universe, and then they start fucking crying if other people, I mean, it's just, you couldn't make it up. Could it get any more pathetic? I mean, actually, they've done us a favour, because once this all gets out, that's just going to be dead, isn't it? Satanism is just not ever going to ever be a cool thing for anyone to ever do again. Once they see what's really, what it's really all, who's really the Satanists. Okay, thanks. No, thanks. Do you know what I mean? That's a nice, yeah. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just not cool, is it? It's just not cool to be a Satanist. I don't know if it ever was cool. I don't know how you get into that kind of thing, like by choice, but it's certainly not going to be anything that anybody aspires to once this is all out. But yeah, how's that working out for you, Alexander Oliver Jones of Colchester? Just discarding weak people, just discarding people that aren't going to benefit your life, just making up your own rules and being the god of your own world. How's that all working out for you? How safe do you feel right now, Alexander? So I'm very happy to say that I'm just a tiny, tiny little thing. There's something way bigger than me running the show. That makes me feel very content and comfortable, actually, just doing my little bit. I don't feel like all the pressure's on me. I don't feel like it's all my responsibility. I don't feel like I need to figure everything out. I don't feel like I need to know everything. I don't feel like I need to know what you're doing, Alexander, you, Bops, you, Empress Skankina. I don't feel like I need to know. I just get on with my little bit, keep myself to I would be keeping myself to myself. There's a lot of people that won't let me do that. But to make out that you are somehow in charge of it all, and you're in charge of your destiny. Oh yeah, is this what you wrote for your destiny, Alexander Oliver Jones? You couldn't have come up with something a little bit fucking better than this. I'd say that's a bit of a fail if you're your own god, Alexander. What are you doing on YouTube, Alexander, if you are your own god? Come on, I'm even doing better than you. We've all got ChatGPT and an imagination. We don't even need money. For goodness sake, what a joke. Honestly, you need to sort your shit out and repent. It's like they've given games. Again, even you, Alex, I can imagine that you got into games. How old is he? Well, no, games in some form have all this fantasy bullshit has always been around, isn't it, really? Trying to steer people away from God and what's righteous and holy. And again, I'm not talking about this as though it's this man in the sky that we need. It's not about that. It's just what's aware of everybody and everything and causing no harm and just taking care of the earth, the animals, each other. It's the very, basic, fundamental things that are essential really for any kind of a social cohesion. So, Alex, you need to okay. Oh bless. Oh, mouse. So obsessed. What was I saying there? Yeah, Alex, you need to sort yourself out, because who is your backup or army? Alex. Because it's clearly not the police, because, I mean, I've already reported you. You haven't gone to the police. You keep threatening men in suits, which I don't get threatened by men in suits. That doesn't work with me, especially not through screens and types and, you know, like, it's all nonsense. If you want to threaten me, you're going to have to come around and do it. Possibly if somebody came up to my face, you might still make me. No, I just don't think. I don't even know anyone would at this point. And I'm just so over it all. I'm just so over it all. Just so over it again. You lot are frantic. I'm like, I could get hit by a bus, and if that's my time, it's my time. I've done what's been asked of me as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I hope and pray that I've still got plenty of time left, and myself and Jake deserve time in this lifetime, hopefully. And once my children know enough of what's actually been going on, then it's for them and nobody else to decide if I've let them down or not. Again, just to keep speaking for my children who still have got no fucking idea what's even gone on. Mate, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And it's because of your client's children, fella, that so many other lives are fucked up. So, I mean, this is the thing. Like, obviously, you're now saying that there's going to be a documentary. Well, Elisa and Gabriel needs to know that if they lie again I'm not saying again, like the retractions were, or whatever happened, but if they lie knowingly, they're going to be held to account. They are responsible adults now. If they lie knowingly that could cause harm to others, that's going to be on them. They need to understand that we want them to be saved. We want them to be free. We want them to not feel guilt. We want them to not end up like their father, like you. Frantic on the internet. You should be going into a stage of life where you really are enjoying your garden, Alex. Making fucking update videos from it about some women in some. Oh God, you've never met me, you weird cunt. There's so many of you. What happened? Fucking games. Sony, I'm coming for you. Oh, mate. Yeah, it's just. You're going to be so much more guilty, Alex and Ricky, if you are bullying those young adults into anything or guilt tripping them into anything. They've been through enough. Putting them on camera again because you're uncomfortable with what's being spoken is not going to work out well for you in the long run, is it? You can't pull the wool over everybody's eyes forever, and you're going to die at some point. So everybody's going to be left with what was already recorded, and you've been trying all of this time to still not have the original testimony heard. Yet over 10 years later, you want to carry on making more documentaries when we're still going, but hang on, we need to listen to the original testimony first. That's what it was all based on. That's why so many lives were destroyed. That original testimony. We need to deal with why that original testimony was spoken that way, dealt with that way, not investigated that way. That's what we need to focus on, not another documentary. The last one was a pile of shit. The Channel 4 one, just a pile of shit. So the more piles of shit that you put out rather than addressing what was originally said, it's only going to make you look more sinister, more guilty. Okay, so threatening us with another, that in and of itself, even the threat of another documentary, to me, there's no, there's no question anymore to me that you can't answer questions based on what originally happened. At that point, we've got an issue. You're trying to create more shit. You've been trying to create more shit since then for over a decade now, trying to create more shit, more shit, more shit. So many more people involved, so many more lives destroyed, so many more liars, so many more tangents. Alex, you're not going to fucking bully me over this, okay? If you want to do anything with court, go ahead and do it, but don't think you're going to fucking bully me. You want to keep going on about my fucking appearance, then just see where it lands you. But you are not going to fucking intimidate or bully me, you silly cunt, okay? You all have the right to remain silent. You've all had the right to remain silent for all of this time. Everything you say can and more than likely will be used against you in Kaylee's Kangaroo Court Club and any other court. There's so much shit already gone on. I just think that is quite enough. Now, I mean, even the I don't even God, it's so bad. I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm so dumb. Honestly, please just think about what you're doing. This is so terrible now. I mean, how do any of you come away from this situation now, hearing what we've heard, or not hearing what we've heard, but seeing what's been written now about Rebecca? So you've all been fine. You've all egged Rebecca on to get me into court, because I'm the cunt, I'm the bad one. All the documentation shows what I've been doing with my life. It's for children, for the protection of children, for communities, for the protection of vulnerable, for communication, for all of it. All of my work has always been about these things. Everything I ever did in school was always about these things. Okay, there's no question about my intention, my character, what drives me. Then there has never been a question over any of it, apart from AJ calling me a child abuser, and the rest is fucking history. The Ricky Dearman Protection Unit. All of a sudden, I literally am the devil, according to all of these Satanists, funnily enough. But nobody's going to even mention that Esau said that she was exploiting her child. I mean, if that was me, if somebody had heard that about me, that would be, everyone would, do you know what I mean? This is the hypocrisy that's not going to work for anybody outside of YouTube. And they say, I mean, this is one thing, this has gone on forever. Literally one rule for me, because I have to be the bad guy, I have to be the punch bag, it has to be Kaylee's the cunt, whatever, regardless of the situation. So all you've done for all of these years is just show hypocrisy after hypocrisy after hypocrisy, just malicious intention over and over and over again as a group, conspiracy, scheming over and over and over again. But you've gone to such levels and normalised it so much. You've just convinced yourselves that it is just okay then. This is just how this world works here. No, not when you're affecting real lives. So I just don't know how the fuck you lot. I warned you for years, didn't I? I honestly don't know what to say now. I don't know what to say. Like, how the fuck does Rebecca answer now that she's silenced me for all of these years for these nonsense? When she's being accused herself of exploiting, and we've heard recordings of talking about my children. You fucking cunt. You deserve to. I should just get off, because I've done quite well to not get angry. But believe me, when I say I'm fucking angry, I think really you should have probably listened years ago when I was saying that, because what the fuck has happened now? And now it's come to light so many of your characters. I mean, who the fuck do you think's gonna is what it is. You were warned for fucking years. Years.
20
There's
special children?
Millie. She's a brown girl.
Millie who?
Millie Cowell.
Millie Cow?
Yes.
Okay.